2025 is upon us again, and for the first time ever, they are open on the Friday night. So we are here in Darling Harbour. It's been such an amazing energy walking around the city, coming down into Darling Harbour and seeing all the cosplayers, all the people who've come in specifically for Smash. The energy is palpable, the evening is beautiful. What a time it is, and what an evening it is in Sydney. Our Friday night event is a charity event. So all the tickets we sell on the Friday goes to 10 different kinds of charity. Okay. All based either in Australia or around the world, supporting mental health, homelessness, and everything like that. So cool. Yeah. So Smash is entirely volunteer run, right? That's right, yeah. So all of our staff are all volunteers. Okay. Smash is a completely non-for-profit. Yeah. We do this because we wanna. I mean, thank you for having us as always, man. Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming. Of course, wouldn't miss it.
It is such an amazing vibe in here tonight. It's a little bit more chilled, so you can kind of get your bearings and dip a toe into Smash before, you know, getting into the intensity that is Saturday and Sunday, which we all know and love. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that Pop Mart is, in fact, quite popular.
My name is Gav. I'm the owner, the painter, and everything in fashion Bandai. And we do a custom hand paint, which you can see around. This year we just tried to do something new. I'm learning how to do hand print t-shirt.
And this is the hand print,
which is the hand print t-shirt, yeah.
So what's been cool about Smash this year is they've opened the 4th floor, an entire another level dedicated mostly to Artist Alley, but also a bunch of cosplay and just another whole section.
OzJapwear is basically my own designs. Every month we run the vote on the 1st, 2nd or 3rd of the month. So super easy, simple on the website. Love that. And once the vote finishes, usually the 1st or 2nd design comes in as stock. Mewtwo was our fastest selling design. It sold out in 7 hours. We actually have on us right now 3 shirts left. After tonight, it's done forever as a shirt. It's never coming back. So whoever's copped it, whoever's got it, lucky for them.
We're back. After Friday night, we are here for Saturday, day 1 at Smash 2025. As you can see, huge turnout. The line is snaking around, but it's moving pretty quickly. Beautiful weather, as always. So excited to get inside and see what the weekend has in store for us. Let's get inside. One of the best things about coming to Smash is seeing all the incredible cosplayers, and I've got one next to me right now.
My name's Eden Nugget and I'm wearing the Barbatos.
Incredible. Do you want to tell us how long it took to make this?
It took about 6 months.
6 months. It looks absolutely incredible. What was the most difficult part about making it?
Definitely the knees, I feel. As you can see, they're really detailed, but it took a long time.
My name is Heian Cosplay. Well, that's my handle on Instagram. I'm dressed as Gwendolyn from Odin Sphere.
I'm so excited right now. One of my favorite anime characters of all time has just materialized next to me, and I am in shock with how good this is. Hello, you want to tell us who you're dressed as and a little bit about yourself, how you made this cosplay today?
Yeah, my name is Alphonse from Full Metal Alchemist. Took about 5 months to make. Everything is actually from the garage. It's gym tile foam, it's bed sheets, it's strapping for like tying down things on cars and everything. The only thing I had to buy was the paint.
Incredible. Yeah. Just walking through the hallways and you look over and you see one of the most incredible cosplays ever, just things that happen at Smash. Hello, do you want to introduce yourself and tell us who you're dressed as?
Hi, so I'm Titanium Cosplay and I'm cosplaying Guardian Arcworld from the game Monster Hunter Wilds.
I am cosplay coach and I'm wearing Katsuki Bakugo. I made this cosplay in about 3 weeks and this is my second time wearing him. I'm really happy with how I did a messy wig for the first time. Like, it was supposed to be really stylized, and then I ruined it, and it turned out even better when I ruined it. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Hey, that's classic Bakugo vibes, you know? Perfect. Yeah, so what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
Just seeing all the cosplayers again. Like, I love seeing everyone's creativity and everyone's passions on display. It's always the best part of conventions for me, is just seeing other people in cosplay. I love it.
And you want to tell us about what your booth is here today?
So today, just running some health and fitness challenges for people. So just basically getting people up and moving and just showing people that, hey, giving it a go is what we want to do. And just trying to give back to the community that I love so much.
Great. Well, I won't be partaking in any challenges today, but never know. Maybe by the end of the week you can convince me.
My name is B, and I am Orochimaru today.
Hi, my name's CA, and I'm Jiraiya, Toad Sage. Let's go.
So, who made these? Okay, how long did it take you?
That one, a couple of weeks. This one, a very frantic night.
Okay, okay.
So I go by Curious Jazz on Instagram, and I am dressed as Mitsuri Benroji here from Demon Slayer.
We are a cosplay 3D printing business. We do 3D modeling and 3D printing specifically for the cosplay market. We decided to do a cosplay prop rental for the photo wall, mainly because there's so many interstate people who come to Smash and they can't bring props.
I know because I am a lady of culture and I have indeed played this game. I've played Date Everything. Can you tell us who you're dressed as today?
I'm cosplaying Harbour from the new game Date Everything, where essentially you date everything in your household. Look around your household, I promise that is a dateable character. This is a laundry hamper voiced by none other than Laura Bailey.
Yes, beloved anime voice actor Laura Bailey.
And I'm here this weekend doing a bit of WCS coverage, which is something very unique and special to Smash only that we do here.
Can you tell us a little bit about what WCS is?
Yes, so the World's Cosplay Summit is this amazing international competition that's held in Japan that has duo representatives from a bunch of different countries, including Australia. So this weekend, they are finding their representatives for next year's WCS.
That is amazing.
First place winners is...
So we're here at the Crunchyroll booth at Smash, and we've got Apothecary Diaries, we've got Kaiju number 8, we've even got Gachi Akuta down here. One of the coolest new shows coming out at the moment. At the time of recording, it's only been 2 episodes, and it's all about trash power and the trash man. We love it, really excited. Graham, obviously one of our guys, has read the manga and really, really recommends it. We're super excited. The first episode, I love. I'm really excited to see where it goes. Kaiju number 8 is one of our favorite new shows here at Gateway to Anime, and I'm literally about to talk to this guy. Well, I'm here today with Masaya Fukunishi at SmashCon 2025, one of the VIP guests and an extraordinarily talented seiyuu. So, Masaya-san, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. So how has your experience been voicing such an iconic role as Hibino Kafka in Kaiju number 8? Did you feel a lot of pressure coming into such a famous role from the manga?
怪獣8号は本当に一番最初漫画の一番最初からずっとファンなんその主人公に声を当てられるっていうので楽しい方が大きくてプレッシャーはあんまり隠れていましたその楽しさで
Well, you did an incredible job. I love your work in Kaiju number 8. It's one of my favorite new shows.
ありがとうございます You are very muscle Great muscle
ありがとうございます I love your outfit too. I love the jacket.
Shining. I'm shining. Thank you.
ありがとう
Look, we're in front of the Demon Slayer height chart. I'm shooketh. I thought I could take maybe this guy in a fight just based on height. I don't think so. I don't think so. This is devastating. This is even more devastating. No wonder he's got 3 wives.
something I'm incredibly excited about is the Infinity Castle movie trilogy. And we have here at Smash Convention Ufotable and their booth, which has some concept art from the movie that is yet to be released. I'm not allowed to film in there because of that very reason. But I have seen it with my own 2 eyes, and I can say that it's awesome. Well, I'm here at Smash Convention with 2 of the VIP guests, Erica Mendez and Lucien Dodge. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Lucien, 2 of your more prominent roles of recent times are obviously Akaza in Demon Slayer and, of course, Mahito in Jujutsu Kaisen. Playing a, I guess, in quotation marks, bad guy. How do you go about tackling that, and what's sort of the unique challenge? Because obviously it's that classic thing with when you're training and acting, it's like an evil person doesn't believe themselves to be evil, you know, so how do you go about preparing for that to give them a fully 3-dimensional interpretation?
I mean, I'm always looking for the humanity. I mean, even in a character like Mahito, which arguably, maybe that's very scarce to be found. But I mean, but one of the things I like about that character is that, yes, he has his really wild, evil, psychotic moments, but then there are these times where it just seems kind of normal. And there's something unassuming and almost tranquil or peaceful about him. They can also experience a variety of emotions as well. So that's something I try to bring to it. I mean, unique challenges, I guess with those types of characters, it's a matter of maybe energy management. In particular with the really big, wild, crazy fight sequences where they're just, you know, screaming out, you know, at the top of their lungs. So just knowing like, okay, what's required of me in this moment, and okay, how long is the scream, and okay, and it has to be at this level, and what is he doing, you know, just knowing how to focus all of that. Emotionally, take this as you will, it's not that difficult for me to slip into crazy town. It's just kind of fun.
It's so much
for me.
It must be so much fun. Erica, how was your experience voicing Gon? I mean, such a huge role, an iconic role. How was that coming in? It's such a huge role.
It's funny because when I auditioned for Gon, Killua, and Kurapika, and I like instantly fell in love with Killua. I loved all the characters, but like Killua is just so cool, you know. So I was like, I want Killua. I think he's so super cool. And then they emailed me like maybe a month later, and they're like, we want you to come in for a callback for Gon. And I was like, well, it's not Killua, but I mean, that's cool. He's the protagonist. I mean, sure, okay. So came in. Apparently, they liked my callback after a few adjustments for my audition, and I booked Gon. It was one of those ones where you kind of knew it was going to be popular. Obviously, things can hit different in different parts of the world and stuff like that. But I feel like, honestly, Hunter x Hunter, I've only seen it get bigger since after the pandemic. So it's hopefully it only gets bigger from there. If you know, they'll make more anime, hopefully. If people always ask me like, are they going to make more anime? Like, I don't know. I wish they would.
When's the Dark
I hope
Continent
so.
coming? Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've had a great time at Smash. Thank you so much for joining us, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We have the privilege to be here early at the Bandai Namco Hobbyco booth, which is the biggest booth at Smash, and it is, quite frankly, extraordinary. They've done such an incredible job. At the front, they've got the displays, which you can just walk past and look at. There's no jamming up at the retail section, which is also packed to the gills and looks fantastic. I had a great chance to interview some of the people behind the magic beforehand, and now I've had a chance to walk through this absolutely extraordinary setup. It is bigger than last year, which I didn't think was possible, but somehow they have done it.
Smash is one of the most important anime-related events in Australia and provides a unique opportunity to connect with passionate anime fans. At this year's Smash, we are proud to present an even more interactive booth than last year.
I spotted a man, and I spotted this, and it struck me as you are someone who potentially takes Gunpla quite seriously. Is that correct?
Probably a little bit too seriously for some people.
Are you someone who does this competitively?
Yeah, so over the last few years I've been building my skill set, and I've entered the GBWC when it first started back up after COVID, when it was all online, and then again obviously this This was my entry last year. And there's a few events happening in Sydney this year to do with Gunpla and the championships in the building. There absolutely is. So we're very excited with the Gundam Base tours coming down under for the first time. We do have the limited kits here that we can get, which are usually the clear ones. But obviously getting a hold of the Gundam Base limited kits is very, very exciting for us.
Imaginations is a high quality brand to offer the figures of anime. We recommend you to buy one and experience the fun.
Bandai Store is selling the special figures this year, which is metallic color versions of Luffy and Naruto.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this. We have a Beyblade section where people are letting it rip all day. Val, what is going on here? How did this come about happening?
Beyblade is probably the biggest it's ever been right now.
Okay, this is volunteer run, right?
This is volunteer run. We are a pretty new community. We started at the start of the year. We're the Beyblade Australia Network. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. And I just killed myself.
Yes!
It's too good.
I love this game, dude. This is awesome. So there are all kinds of different areas at Smash, and this is the gaming section. We've got arcade games, we've got fighting games. You can just come and play casually, but also there is a huge competitive side to this too, where we had a huge fighting game tournament where you get the professionals playing properly on the big screen.
Smash 2025. Things are a little bit different this year. We're on 2 levels, which I think is a lot more chill. But you know what the deal is with Artist Alley. This is where you find your posters, your homemade little buttons and pins and stuff. This year, Artist Alley is on 2 levels. We're on the top level currently. Come check it out.
Artist Market, one of my favorite places to be in any convention, and the energy in here is truly electric. Can't wait to go speak to some artists.
Hi, I'm Ellie Clary, also known as Clarice. I'm an artist based in Melbourne, and I just make a lot of stuff that I think is cute.
My name's Jazzy. I run Resin by Jazzy. I'm obsessed with Pokemon. My Pokemon card coasters. They're one of my best sellers. And they're these, yeah? Yeah, those are my coasters.
Ooh, these are amazing.
All the drawings are done by me. I just draw like anything I really like. So like fandoms I like Pokemon, Kirby, any sort of anime I like.
I've got a favorite there, which we'll get a close-up of Solid Snake under a box. I believe you made that, correct?
Yeah, true. I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid.
I'm standing up in front of Sugo Toys, which have some of the most high-end, premium quality anime products that you can find in Australia. And in fact, they even currently have 2 prototypes that haven't gone into production yet. And of course, you can see them only here at Smash.
BS Japan is a TV station in Japan, and this time around they've basically partnered with Tsutaya, which is a big bookstore. They brought in their new brand, which is called Tekaizoudo, which I believe directly translates to low resolution, but you can notice it's a lot of pixel art stuff from the Naruto range. This is exclusive early sale, so they're not even available for sale in Japan yet.
They look incredible. Minato, Kakashi, Sakura, Itachi, special stuff that you can't get even in Japan, right here at SmashCon. So behind me is the Kaika booth, one of Sydney's best anime specialty stores.
Actually started at Smash in 2015.
Right.
That was actually our first official day of actual sales, I guess.
Oh my lord, okay.
You know, just had an idea, had a thought.
Yep.
What better place to test it than Smash?
Indeed.
Before we had an actual shop and everything. And then it just kind of blew since then, and year after year we just get bigger and bigger as it is.
Incredible.
If you enjoyed that, then Season 1 on streaming.
Oh yeah.
We've got a collector's edition, a Blu-ray that's coming out this week. Sugoi.shop or JB Hi-Fi is the place to be to grab your copy. Very limited edition, so make sure you grab one before it runs out.
Dan to Dan, one of my favorite shows at the moment, and Sugoi Co always doing good work. You got to check them out. So we are at King's Comics, one of our favorite mainstays of Smash and one of our favorite comic and manga collections in Sydney. Mate, how has Smash been so far this year for King's Comics?
Yeah, Smash has been awesome.
Have you had a bestseller?
Berserk is killing it at the moment.
Yes.
It's impossible to keep it on the shelf.
We're at Misaligned JP, mate. Can you tell us all a little bit about what this is, what your business is, what the store is?
It's a Japanese-inspired streetwear brand. We're into cars and anime, so we mix all those things into our designs and stuff.
Awesome, man. Do you design?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah,
This is all your designs?
Mostly.
Awesome.
Some we have like some of the staff do it as well.
Okay. Well, it wouldn't be Smash Convention without the incredible animation cells from Crazy Panda, one of my favorite stores and one of my good friends. And normally, he gives me a little gift, but today, tables have turned. Brother, you often give me a gift. No. But you are getting this from me, and I won't take no for an answer. Mate, there you go.
What is that? Shirt?
Your shirt.
Oh, and then that's for you.
Oh my god. Oh.
That's a bleach piece for you.
Dude. You want animation cells, the best animation cells. This man has them, based in Wollongong. Absolutely incredible. If you're in Australia or Sydney, Wollongong, check out this man's store. It's absolutely extraordinary.
This is the Smash merch place. And like, I can just say that everything here is totally leveled up this year. This is amazing. Incredible stuff. Want to know more about that frog? Want to get myself some merch? Check it out.
My name's Hannah. Basically, I am the creator of Senpai JP. But this year we worked with Smash to design this. So my partner and I, we design everything here. We manufacture it ourselves. We basically created Smash's merch this year. It's 6 months of creative planning and creativity.
You absolutely smashed it. You completely nailed the cozy camping vibe. So good. That's a wrap on Smash 2025. It has been a fantastic weekend. We are so happy with everything. It was so lovely to see all of you. And yeah, thanks Smash again for delivering such a fantastic convention.